So here Hi everyone, my name is Lisa. Welcome to my channel, Vegan Vittoria. Today we're doing a recipe that I absolutely love because it is so delicious and so easy to do. What we do is what I call superfood truffles. So we will call them super truffles. It doesn't get better than that. So you can see I've used a whole variety of ingredients. You can use pretty much whatever you have in your pantry and just play around and have fun. So the story behind these truffles, it's actually a really sweet memory for me. So I spent about 1 year in England. I was at a beautiful meditation center in the countryside outside of London, and it was all green. There's horses roaming around, just like a storybook, right? So I was there, and there were people from all over the world. And I remember this girl, Hannah. So she made these truffle bites, and they were just brilliant. We just took whatever we had on hand in the kitchen at that meditation center, and we would make some wonderful healthy snacks. So Hannah was actually from Sweden. So Swedish balls, it was really something that came from her culture. And as you all know, I really love collecting recipes from all over the world and then making it my own, making it vegan, and making it accessible for everyone. So that's the little story behind these truffle bites. So just to give you an idea, what I have here are sesame seeds. I have both the black and white. I just love the colors. And then some rolled oats, gluten-free. And then also some crushed walnuts, some granola, like the cereal, with raisins and almonds. I have some whole almonds, and then some dried cranberries, matcha green tea powder, chia seeds, cocoa powder, and some little dark chocolate chunks. So what we use for the base, almost like a binder actually is what I would refer to it as, is the peanut butter. You can use any type of nut butter. So I also love tahini, sunflower butter, almond butter, whatever you have, and you can mix and match. And then also vegan butter works great too. And I also have banana. So I just got a fork, mash it down, and it's so sweet. You don't need any extra, sugar. So what's wonderful is you're not using those refined sugars that you'll find in most sweets. And what's really fun about these truffles is all we're going to do is just mix it up and then roll it in some type of decorative outside covering, and it looks really pretty. I will show you a combination of all different recipes that you can just throw together. You don't need to worry about measuring. For making our super truffles, definitely wash your hands really well. If you have gloves, that's really helpful to use too, the kitchen gloves. And I'm just going to get right down and dirty because I don't have gloves, and that's okay. Let's start with our peanut butter. This is going to be really fun to work with. There's many different things that you can do, and you can mix it as well, a combination of your nut and seed butters. Here I've got some cocoa powder, so I'm just going to go ahead and just dump in my cocoa powder. Let's do some, look at these beautiful red cranberry, dried cranberry, and that's going to be nice and sweet too, so we don't have to add any extra sugars, which is really great. How about a little bit of the oats to really help to hold everything together? And I am also thinking, let's throw in some of this granola, and it has also the dried raisins in here. What I'm going to do, let's do our sesame seed, okay? So look at that. I'm just going to roll it. Oh yeah. Roll it in there, get it all nice and covered. This is our delicious peanut butter chocolate granola truffle. Oh yes. And just wait until you dig into it. It's just going to melt in your mouth. Okay, so now I've got a little left here in my bowl, and that's okay. I can actually use it in my next fun truffle of some sort. I've been eyeing these chocolate chunks here. It's dark chocolate, all vegan. Okay, we've got some mashed banana here. It actually is starting to look like applesauce. A little butter will also help to give it a nice firm texture. So we're going to put a little drop of that as well. Some type of almond butter, and I think I'm going to add a little more chia. That will really help. Sometimes I also use a lot of flax meal, and that helps to really just firm things up as well. We've already got some sesame seeds in here, which I can use. Let's play with the black sesame here. I just love the color of that, so I think it's going to look really, really classy. So I'm going to go ahead and just do our black sesame here. And it gives that nice dark color. And look, you can see our other truffle over here is holding up very well. And so you don't have to worry about it melting. So just let it sit there. But you know, it won't even last that long because it's so yummy. I love that instant gratification, right? You don't have to wait for it to bake and heat up the oven and go through all the hassle. So you can see it's really simple. I'm gonna get a little bit more base. Again, I apologize for my messy fingers here. Let's use some more of those oats. I'm just going to alternate here. Got a little of the oats. Okay, mix that all in there together. Oh, and those chocolate chunks. Imagine you're just going to bite into those yummy little pockets of heaven. I want a little more firmness, so I'm going to just put in some of our crushed walnut. And again, just mix it all up. I want each one to have a variety of ingredients and a different look for each one. Also, too, using a little bit of the nice ground nuts, that makes a really pretty outer layer as well for decoration. So go ahead and just roll your truffle into the nuts. Okay, and you're going to have really, really fun little crunchy outer surface. This is really great. Oh my goodness. Now let's use some more of this banana because we have a lot of it. And because the banana is quite soft, I'm going to put in more thick ingredients like the granola. Okay, so let's just mix all that together. And then how about a little more of the dried cranberry? Looks really pretty. Let's do an oats on the outside. I think that'll be wonderful. Okay, so we're going to do oats on the outside. And look at that, it really does hold up. So it might be a bit soft, but it'll hold up because you're putting that outer layer. So it really helps to keep it all intact. And it looks beautiful. So it's a win-win. You would make them maybe a little bit smaller, but hey, who says bigger isn't better? We've got another beautiful base going on here. Let's add some more thickening agent to it. Okay, so I'm going to get a little more of the peanut butter. Let's do another chocolate one. So I've got our cocoa powder here. Okay, got that. And then how about some of that chia again to really help everything come together. Could also do a chia seed as an outside decorative layer. I'm just going to go ahead and roll it all up. Beautiful. Give it a little outer surface there. And there you are, another wonderful truffle combination here. And if it's thick enough, you really don't have to add an outer surface layer. If you find that it doesn't need it, you know, sometimes it'll really just start to get firm enough, depending on how much of the binder you use. So there's a nice chocolatey one there for you. Yeah, they look great. I'm excited. They're all different. Is once you mix it all up and then you refrigerate it, it'll continue to get more firm. So it's perfect to make in advance, and then you're going to a party, you're having guests over, or you just want to do some meal prep and then you want to have something you can easily just reach for when you're having those weak moments. Now let's do that matcha green tea powder. We don't want to leave that out. I recommend something sweet with it. It has quite a strong flavor. I'm just going to get some peanut butter. Obviously the matcha powder, and then let's keep adding lots of sweetness to it. So we've got the dried cranberry, and then how about we put in just a little bit of the banana. I really love the sweetness, but I also want to make sure it all really holds up well. How about also we'll put some of the nuts and just use it up. I'm just going to mix all that together. I love these. There you go. And it's so yummy with that nice sweetness of the peanut butter and the banana. Let's do a chocolate one. I have a lot of vegan butter to use up as well. We'll finish strong with our banana. Oh my gosh, it just feels so velvety and rich. Oh yeah, I don't think these truffles will last very long in your household. Now let's do the outer layer of our beautiful seeds here. And I kept it really simple. I didn't even change out my bowl. So you can just have fun with whatever you've got in your bowl, especially if you're doing a nice variety like this. Oh my goodness, yeah, this still feels really soft, yet it comes together. So again, if you're going to use some flax meal, that helps a lot as well. Thank you all for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe so you get my new clips that I launch every single week. Follow me on Instagram. Be sure to tag me with whatever you're creating at home. And also share these videos with your friends and your family and help me keep spreading the love. It's not fun in the kitchen if you're not making a mess, right? Lick my fingers now. Okay, Turn it off.